What's up, guys? It's Kara here, and lately I've been getting quite a few emails to my coaching email, not necessarily asking about coaching, more so just looking for some advice and some helpful tips. So for those emails, I'm going to start doing some videos answering your questions this way. It's just a little bit easier for me. And I also think it's beneficial because what I find is often when someone has a question, there's several other people out there who are probably going through the same thing as you. And that is part of the purpose of this channel, is to help as many people as possible. So I will leave emailers anonymous. So for those of you watching this, they're like, oh, I have an email, I want her to do a video on this question, send it to my coaching email and I will start doing more videos like this if you guys want. So for this question I got in my email, I'm gonna read it. It says, hi Kara, I've used flexible dieting post-comp in the past and had great success. I took a year off from competing after competing for 5 years straight. Fast forward to now, I think I'm most likely done competing, but I still want to be healthy and fit. I have been trying to nail down a set of macros, but I'm not seeing the same results. I have manipulated them a few times, but can't seem to make progress. I'm 5'10", 155 pounds, 36 years old, train 5 to 6 days a week, lifting weights for about an hour. Current macros, she lists her current macros, and the goal is to drop some body fat and drop down to 135 to 140 pounds. Any suggestions would be greatly appreciated. So I think this is probably one of the most common in general type questions I get, that someone describes to me their current stats, their current macros, a general idea of their training plan, and wants some advice on what to do. And in this instance, she notes that she used to compete and is not getting the same results she used to in the past. And this is very common, and this is one common area that trips up a lot of people, even myself. Just because what once worked for you, whether it was 2 months ago or 2 years ago, doesn't mean it's gonna work exactly the same every time you implement it. So I think people get in that habit that, well, if I just do exactly what I was doing in that period of time that I was losing weight, if I do that again to a T, I should have the same exact results. Well, science doesn't really work like that, and our bodies don't really work like that. It's not to say that that's not a good starting point to look back and think, where was I most successful in my weight loss efforts? What was I able to maintain? What was most easy for me to adhere to? When did I feel the best? Definitely consider and think about all those things, but it's not always going to add up exactly the same. I know for myself, I've implemented things from past preps, done them exactly the same, and gone, oh my God, why am I not losing weight? Why am I not seeing the same quick results that I saw the last time? Our bodies just don't always respond the same. You could even be on a set macro plan, and I think what she's telling me here is she's made some adjustments and still not seeing the same results. So you could be at set macros and start dropping them down, and you would think the way science works, you would just start losing weight because you've made those cuts in your diet. It doesn't always work that perfectly, you guys. Your body adjusts, your body adapts to what you're fueling it with. And what works for everyone is not going to be the same. I can't stress that enough. Some people can respond very quickly to small drops in carbohydrates. Other people do not. Other people will not respond until you make huge drops in carbohydrates. Or some people respond more to fats and drops in fat. So maybe you're someone that requires a large drop in carbs, but only a small drop in fats. It just depends, and it's not always going to be the same. I know this isn't like an awesome answer, it's not super helpful, but what I'm trying to tell you guys is don't get so frustrated with the fact that something that used to work is not now working. Your body is changing, and it's always going to change as you're growing older, as things in your life are different, your muscle mass is different, your life stressors are different, maybe your sleep schedule is different. Maybe things within your body are different. Maybe you've had some gut changes, some issues with your gut microbiome. It's hard to say. There's different things that happen to us during our life that impact how we respond to things. So it's a very general answer, but the key here is to not get so frustrated. Don't quit so soon in the process like most of us do and assume that what you're doing is not right or is not going to get you to your results. People aren't very patient and people want quick results. So, you tweaked your macros, but how long did you give those macros a chance? Are we talking 3 days? Or are we talking 3 weeks? Because I would say you would need a few weeks to really see some changes. This isn't the Biggest Loser, you guys. Like, those 10 to 15 pound drops of weight per week are bullshit. It's not reality of real weight loss, of real fat loss. Other things that could be going on, maybe you're gaining muscle, depending on what your current regimen is. Maybe you are gaining some muscle in the process. Maybe your body composition is changing even though the scale's not changing. So that's where progress pics and other means of assessing your progress are key. They're key to keep your mentality in a good place, to keep you focused on your plan and not get frustrated so quickly. So that would be my response to this question, is just, other things you could take a look at too, because again, very general email when someone tells me their macros. And so you told me your macros. How accurately are you tracking your macros? Are you precise with them? Do you measure and weigh everything you're actually consuming? Are you tracking everything you consume? Are you going out to eat? How frequently do you go out to eat? There's always hidden things there that you may not be able to account for that could possibly be slowing your progress. The other things mentioned too, with training 5 to 6 days a week, what's your intensity of your workouts? Have you been doing the same workout plan since NOM? How long you been doing that workout plan? Is it time to change it up? And I didn't see anything mentioned about cardio in this email, so that would be my question. How much cardio are you doing, if you're doing any? Are you doing too much? Are you not doing the right type of cardio? It goes on and on. You can see where these general questions they're hard to narrow down for me to give you like one magic wand answer of what you need to do, but hopefully this answer makes you think about some things you could change or reassess and help get you to your goals. So thank you for writing to me, and that was my answer to this question, and you guys can feel free to send me more questions to karacorifitlife@gmail.com, and I will continue to answer them. So hit the like button if you guys did like this, and comment below if you want to see more of these. And please, as always, share this with others if you think this will help someone else out. It helps me out to grow the channel, so really appreciate it.